Oh my god, I am so cold. Alright, guys, this is Fania. I want to welcome you to another in the Drive With Me series. It's actually for me the first real day of snow, but it's kind of like a wet snow, and I'm really cold today. I think the temperature is normally 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so it's not really snow, but I actually stepped out in snow this morning. So while I wait on the car to warm up a bit, my topic for today is today's beauty standards. I think I would need to speak about this topic, or just probably brush on this topic. I've always tried to avoid it, and there are lots of reasons as to me avoiding it, because sometimes I talk about some things and I know that I am judged, and it's because of some persons will say you can easily say that, or you can easily say this because you're not going through these things or these issues. So for me, I try to avoid topics like these, but I guess I have to face the music. I remembered when I was growing up, beauty standards for us meant you don't need makeup to be a beauty. You're pretty already. What you put on makeup for? I remember the first time I wore lipstick, my mom's lipstick, and it was red, and I put it on really red, and somebody was like, you turn woman now. So you don't need no makeup though. And I got these negative kind of reaction to makeup, whereas when I look at the TV and when I looked at other persons, adults, and they were wearing their makeup, they had that confidence going on, and they just looked amazing to me. And I think that I grew up wearing makeup on the defense, and saying that to say, persons will say, oh, what are you wearing makeup for? And instantly I have something to say which was defensive. When I'm putting the makeup on, I am defensive wearing in it. And of course, they made you feel ashamed to even wear makeup, like, oh, yeah, balm yourself. It's some, normally they say when persons die, they put makeup on themselves. So they say, oh, you want to be a duppy, or you look like a duppy. And those were the terms, and those are what we grew up with when it comes on to wearing makeup. And I don't think that I didn't wear makeup very confidently. I defied the odds, and to other persons, I was confident when I wore my makeup, but deep inside, I was actually prepared for that person who's gonna come along and say, hey, you can't, or you shouldn't, or you're beautiful without it, and all of that stuff. And I know that there are a lot of persons that before me, like adults, grown adults, persons my age and persons way below my age, that they grew up in that same scenario, and it's either they go all out and wear the makeup, or they don't wear it at all. So it's like you have persons who are on either of the extremes. Now for me, I believe I was on that inner extreme. I was always a modest person, so I tried to wear it that no one really knew that I was wearing makeup. And I guess that's really the essence, because that's what I preach to this day, that makeup really should enhance what you already have. So for instance, I have spots, and in order, not that I'm ashamed of my spots, because I know the spots are there to protect what I have done to my face. For instance, if there's trauma to my face and there's a bump on my face, and I prick that bump, what happens is that the melanin rushes to that area to protect my skin, and then that's why the spots are left. So I know that the spots it's something good. It's something good that happened. It's protection for myself. However, I didn't have to do anything to cause these spots to come. So at the end of the day, I know the reason I touch my face and I prick my face and I do all kind of things to my face. I know the reason, and the consequences of it is that I'm gonna get all these problematic areas on my skin. So saying that to say this, whenever I have spots on my face and I'm talking to someone, I do not necessarily, like, for me, I don't care, but just not necessarily wanting persons to create a conversation around, oh, why are you pricking your face, or why are you popping the bumps, or I can see your fingernail mark or the fingernail impressions in your face, why are you doing that to yourself? So just not to have those conversations, I will wear the makeup and I will just use it to smooth over those spots. So just take it out, so when you look, you just see a clean, well made up face, and it's just mud, where it doesn't look as if I have a lot of products on my face. It just looks like really, really natural. And I know that a lot of persons, that is what they aim to achieve when they wear makeup. And I also believe that one of the underlying factors to that is how we grew up and how persons perceived us wearing makeup. And as a result, it's like we are just on the modest side. So we don't want the conversation to happen, like, what, so that we become defensive as to why we're wearing the makeup and why we know that we're beautiful without, yet we're still in it. Now, that was my growing up years, and that is my underlying the foundation to my makeup story. Today, when we talk about beauty standards, we hear all kind of things about makeup. The reason, we need makeup, we need to enhance and look beautiful, we need to exercise, we need to eat healthy and remain slim, and things like that. We also hear all kind of standards about what to wear, how to dress to go here, there, or everywhere. So there are other standards of beauty when it comes down to this, this whole world that we're living in. And today, it is good to say this, that beauty standards has evolved where we can be our own unique self, and it is okay. It's beautiful. And I mean, I think a lot of persons have fought to reach to this era where no longer you will hear, she pretty enough, but she has freckles. You'll hear people saying that, oh, she's beautiful, but her face is always shine. What a black pretty girl. She pretty do. Things like that. We hear all these terms, and when you really think about the terms that you hear surrounding beauty in a person, it's like they talk about what would have made them not beautiful, but somehow they defied those odds. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say here, but now I can say that our beauty standards has really evolved, where we can have our pimples and we can show our pimples, and we can embrace whatever flaws that the beauty world would say that we have, and we can feel so confident and we can feel so good about it. I mean, I've seen persons with like, I think it's Yoga Gamuchi eye, something like that. She has one eye, and that girl flaunts her beauty like nothing. She's just so beautiful. And I've seen persons with like different color skin, and they flaunt it, and you just see the beauty, you see the uniqueness in each person's beauty. And just saying that to say, this is where beauty standards has come now. It is very inclusive, and it is beautiful. Like it's like we yearn to see the differences in people, to really, really embrace these beauty standards. And for that, I have to say, I'm happy. I'm happy to be a part of this world today, where beauty standards is not just I'm slim, I'm brown, my hair is long, or whatever. It has to do with anything that you have that is unique you bring that out, you flaunt that, and you just remain as confident as you can ever be. So without further ado, I want to thank you so much for tuning in today to this Drive With Me series. Of course, I didn't drive. The sun is out now and there is no more snow. So I'm going to get my winter tires because I didn't get a chance to put them on. I'm going to do that today before I step into the office. And for those persons who are here in Toronto, you can just join me at the office. It's 106 Lakeshore Road East, and it's unit 203. You can give me a call. All my contact information is in my bio. You can give me a call, and you can schedule your consult. You can schedule your visit, because we're still in the COVID period where we really have to be very careful. So I'm encouraging you guys, please ensure that you wear your mask as well as moisturize your faces. And remember, show your unique you. Thank you so much for joining, and have a wonderful day.